Good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters, this is just one of those things.
Here comes Prince Jr. Surrey, England in the house. He's got that famous last name. Let's see if he can live up to the hype. Zhu the Monster Khan, fighting out of Beijing, China. This world-renowned featherweight looks to pick up another big win here. Some of the fastest hands in the world.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Surrey, England, and the famed boxing family, here is the son of the prince, introducing Adam Hamed. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Beijing, China, here is the acclaimed featherweight champion of the world, known as the Monster, Zhu Can.
To fight in this venue, you have got to be a very accomplished fighter, and I think it's safe to say that both of these athletes are certainly that.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, until the last fighter is out here, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. And he caught it with a left hook. That's another scoring shot. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Caught him with that power punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport. Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Counter right. Zhu Can now in some serious trouble. He's got to do something. I thought we were going to see the finish there. Led now. Oh no, is he going to go down? Got a wounded animal right in front of him. Can he put him away? And now they're right back into the fray. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. He threw the hook, didn't land. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Good right hand. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these fighters love to let their hands go. I wouldn't be surprised if each one of them throw over 1,000 punches tonight.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box. Oh, my goodness. What pace. What pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
And he fails to score with that left hook. That left scores. What a punch. He got out of the way of that right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice shot with the left. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of defense here at all. We hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
He just misses with that big right hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So what you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Neither man really defending themselves. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Great counter right hand there. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to... Zhu Khan got clipped and goes down hard. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. And he just put the monster on the canvas. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Zhu Khan just got caught. Good counter left hand there. Nice counter shot. Why aren't they defending? How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice punch. Punch scores. Missed him with that uppercut. Good counter punch. Right punch. Good counter punching. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
How?
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. 2 knockdowns in the last round. What do we have in store here?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Oh, that punch. That left shot. The monster, dazed. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. That left counter was perfectly timed. Good punch. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there. Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
And he misses with that jab. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. This fighter realizes that defense is one of the... Oh, Adam Hamed now. This is not where he wants to be. Thought we were going to see the finish there. Another scoring shot there. There's a counter shot. Good one. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
And he misses with the left uppercut. And they get out of the way of that left hand. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice counter. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That hook was thrown with some bent. Khan, the monster, in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. This fighter has not shown us much defense at all. Nice counter punch. Left counter scores. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable.
And Adam Hamed has been dazed. And down goes Hamed.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. So the final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Lands with the right counter. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Missing with the left hook. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Good counter punching for both these athletes. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger.
Zhu Khan now in some serious trouble. Zhu Khan got clipped and goes down hard. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. He takes that jab.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Perfect counter shot. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Zhu Khan got clipped and goes down hard.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Just missed with that hook. Neither man really defending themselves. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here or this fight is going to be over. And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. They score again with the left hand. Good left counter that lands. Stamina is so important for these 2 fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The perfect counter lands. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Left punch. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice job landing that left counter punch. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Trying to answer back. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Punch, counter punch. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent.
And we enter the ninth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face. Nice counter shot. That That left hand misses. So his offense gets stifled there by a clinch. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. That left counterpunch will score. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good counter right hand again. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. And a counter left. Beautiful counter punch. These two were made for each other. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Left hook just missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They're looking really close at this cut. Will the fight continue?
Are you okay?
And the referee's going to allow them to fight. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
I hope they've got a good cuts man in that corner.
And here comes the 10th round. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
This is part of the game plan. You knew this was going to happen. Now you've got to stay still in your mind. You've got to think, right, don't get rattled. Don't get swayed by the crowd cheering or booing. Walk straight in there, stick to your game plan, show your shots, and then let it go. But do it at your pace.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on. They exchange punches. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter shot. Missing with the hook. Perfect punch. That down. Oh no, is he going to go down? How did they not go down? Just misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.